Hello, I'm John Kelly Jr. with Amateur Athletics Broadcast Network, and we are here for the second segment, Coach's Corner, St. Peter's Prep Football with head coach Rich Hansen. You're 2-0, but this week, as you go for win number 3, a personal milestone and a program-defining milestone. Straight Hudson County wins 100, your 200th win on the precipice. Favorite memories over the time you've been building this program?
Oh, there's a ton of them. So many great players and so many great teams. The streak is something that we started paying attention to a couple years ago. But I think I remember the last loss more than anything, more than any win in that streak.
Is there just any one game that you could remember that just to you, if you get 200 on Friday night, it just doesn't leave that mind of yours?
Really, the only thing to think about is I probably we should have gotten to this point a year or so ago. But the first state championship was a great win over St. Joe's. They were a great team, and the way we won it, going 99 yards in a minute and a half, and going for 2 to get it. I think those kids, they're men now, but kids back then were really resilient, tough kids. And if I had to pick one team that really put an exclamation point on how I wanted us to be and underscored the way I wanted us to play would be that 89 team.
Down at Navy, 10 a.m., play McDonough. What a way to start the season. Trajan Dinkins takes the opening kick. They call him Zoom Zoom, 90 yards. That had to be a heck of a way to kick off 2012.
Yeah, we wanted to set the tone, and Trajan took that personally, I guess, but he did a great job. He's such a talented player. Can score, as you saw later on in the game, from a bunch of different alignments and different ways, and he's just a great weapon for us. But it was good to spend 7 seconds tied at 0, or 8 seconds tied at 0, and it was good to get off on a good foot.
You always say St. Peter's Prep Football starts with defense. Definitely lived up to the billing. You had 5 interceptions, and Brian Gifton's one of your veteran seniors takes it 17 yards for the score.
Defense was outstanding. I thought we were cued into to what McDonough wanted to do. I thought that we played fast. I thought we were pretty physical.
Your first county game starts the same way, basically. After a 3-and-out, John Hillman goes 60-plus yards for the opening score. Then you get another special teams score by Trey Bell there on a punt return, and already you're on top as usual again.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's great. It's great to play with a lead, to kick it off and play with a lead. Just opens up the playbook that much more, gives everybody a boost of confidence.
Defensively, you have 5 non-offensive touchdowns this year. We've mentioned the special teams. You get 2 fumble recoveries, first from Brian Thomas, then Jonathan Hillman makes it 4 total in 1 quarter there.
Yep. Again, they played fast and they played physical and opportunistic. I think we're up in the pluses now with turnovers, and to turn them into scores is huge. So hopefully we can continue that trend.
At the running back position, everybody focuses on Hillman. Fitzpatrick is your wind, and then obviously your fire is Trajan Dinkins. But Corey Cattle had a heck of a game. Great punt return, and he had his first touchdown of his varsity career.
Yeah, like I've said before, I like our stable. I think the 4 backs bring something different to the table. John is the biggest and most complete. Make is a very talented kid, and Dink can go. And Corey is a little scooter. He can catch the ball. He can hurt you a lot of different ways. So we're going to try to utilize them as best we can and get the most out of them. And I think that makes us more dangerous.
Your defensive line continues to just put pressure and pressure on opposing quarterbacks. Probably going to make it miserable for Carney this Friday night, too. Don't want to speak too quickly. How much of an asset is that, having a pass rush, and how important is that when you play the top teams like the St. Joe's is, and then you got to play Boston College a couple weeks from now?
Well, we think our secondary is pretty good, probably the most experienced on the defense. And when we can cover people, it puts quarterbacks in a bind because, they have to get rid of the ball pretty quickly. And when you have Roman Cox and Dave Tolentino and Brian Rabaskin, then our edge guys coming, Shane, Huber, and Almami Kandi, there's athleticism there. And so it puts even more pressure on people because we think we have pretty good cover guys. And that's going to play itself to be very important as we go down the road. So if we can continue that, I think we'll put ourselves in good position defensively, and that creates a lot of opportunities for us on the offensive side.
Talk about Kearney this week. Yeah, they might not look physically imposing at 0-2. They do have 8 starters coming back on offense and defense, including on the lines. What do you see out of them? What do you guys got to do to get that done this week and get you win 200?
Well, I think the important thing for us to realize that we have to continue to stay on our upward slope, and we talk about this every day. We need to continue to get better and become more efficient. Carney does something, runs an offense that nobody else runs, so there's a preparation curve that's difficult for us. They do have those returning kids, and they play a different defense than we're ever going to see. So on both sides of the ball, they make you prepare, and I think that that's something that we've tried to highlight this week schematically. But I think more than anything else, if we can continue playing three sides of the ball, doing the things we're doing, playing fast, playing physical, being opportunistic, taking advantage of a special team's advantage, at least in our eyes, I think we'll have a chance to be pretty successful.
All right, Coach, 2 weeks from now, you went to Boston last year. Boston College High comes here. It's one heck of a game. CBS Sports Network, we're going to be doing it on Marauder Radio Network. Just talk about the excitement of going to Rutgers. I mean, it always seems fun no matter who you play.
Yeah. Rutgers is a great place. It's a great venue, Jumbotron, great facilities. They're so good to us. And it's a fun opponent. Jesuit school. We won a state championship last year. We were able to beat them up there. We have a lot of respect for them, certainly. They play a brand of football that's fun to play against. And, it's whenever you play an out-of-state opponent, there's a certain amount of pride that goes beyond just St. Peter's Prep. So we're going to wear the banner. We're going to do what we have to do. Want to take care of Carney first, and then we'll set our sights on Boston College. But it'll be a fun day.
Coach, good luck. Good stuff as usual. That's the end of the St. Peter's Prep Coach's Corner here. I'm John Kelly Jr. reporting for Amateur Athletics Broadcast Network.